appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hi, race fans. Welcome. We're here tonight. Thompson. Always say Thompson. Ain't it Thompson?
No, it's Thompson.
Thompson. Why would it be Thompson? Going to HB.
No.
Where's Tom? Where's Tom at in that whole this TH? Anyways,
I
ready for the
don't know.
Crooked Line race. 5 Kings of Motorsports. We'll figure this situation out later. Yeah, so going to be a good one. Kind of a short. Well, it is a short track, but was it bigger than what we had last week?
Yeah, actually it is. This track is 0.63 miles.
Okay.
Somebody wants to do the math and put that in a fraction.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna
That's
say
getting too close to me having to use my brain.
We're gonna say somewhere around 6/10.
Look who's on pole. Finally figure something out. Tanner.
Mar.
Man. In the
He's
blue
got
machine.
a blue car, yeah.
Sporting it tonight. Feeling it.
Now, hold on. That looks a whole lot like what Brandon Mettler would drive.
True. Maybe he stole Brandon's car and that's why he went faster.
Identity crisis out here.
Yeah. What's Brandon in? Where's Brandon at?
I mean, I can see it.
Okay, he's in a reverse flip. Okay, his blue's on the bottom, his white's on top. Tanner's blue's on top, his white's on bottom. So, I guess if you put them both together like an Oreo, they would actually match.
Yeah, well, you know.
So, I think he stole Brandon's car, and that's why Tanner's on pole.
Well, Luigi, we still haven't figured it out. He's starting second.
True.
In the 87 numbered car.
What did we say last week? Luigi?
I said Luigi, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go with the Luigi, man. We'll go with the Luigi.
An Axiom.
We haven't
He
heard
gets
anything
started at the back.
different.
Nah, not yet.
Chase Robinson.
Robertson. In the 69 looking car.
Mm-hmm. Beautimus.
You got Pierce next to
their
him.
Their numbers aren't adding up to what's iRacing.
No, Tanner
At
hasn't
all.
set their numbers up.
I mean, Robinson's showing the 3, and he's got 69 on his car. Luigi's got 87 and showing him in a 6. Tanner's the only one that's right, 4.
Well, Chase is correct too.
Yeah, it's like woohoo.
Well, technically, Scotty Stevens, he shows a 2 on his car, but he's scored as the O2, so.
Oh Lord. Pace truck's in. Here we go. We're going racing. Tanner can hang on to it.
Down to the start. Wow, they really went right at the line. I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah. Don't do nothing. He's going to lose the lead.
Yeah, he's got Luigi fighting real hard on the outside of him. You kind of want to run in that patchwork that you see in the middle. They're loose at the back.
This is a tight style track. I mean, yeah, it's either going to go in low, but eventually it kind of like washes up the track, almost like a fake style slider line. You know, goes in low, goes up high.
Yes, it is. And
Makes it hard to
seeing
pass on the inside.
Stevens got loose that last lap, and he dropped back a few spots, back to 8. You see him single file it out here for a moment.
Yeah, you got Raymond hanging on the 4th. The bad thing about when the car washes up like that, it gives you a false sense of a guy behind you. He thinks he can get in there and put his nose in there. Usually ends up washing up and catching his rear end, and that's where we get our wrecks a lot of times.
And you're going to see guys get desperate here once the run gets
Eliminating
going.
machine.
Oh, and we got a spin. Oh, wow, we have 2 of them spawn out on the front. I didn't even see the other car.
Jacob. One of them involved.
Treadwell.
See what happened up here.
Now we're going to look at Jacob
country time
first.
machine.
Well, what happened to the country time?
Fun in the back.
Oh,
Don't
did
get
he?
no caution, but fun. One of them Phantom style things. Oh,
Okay.
he caught the wall and then just zoop on around, and then I
mean,
know how that brings a caution out.
I don't-
Whatever. I get.
I'm not quite convinced that was the caution. I don't know if maybe Treadwell brought that one out. Let's go see what Treadwell did real quick,
We'll go
Jeff.
back and watch on Ryan here. And see. He does. He's in the
Okay.
40. I saw him spinning back there in the back.
Maybe this is the... Yep, okay.
They're in the.
Okay, I'm not quite convinced on this one either, being the cause. What happened
He's
to
in the
our...
grass.
What happened to Stephen Langdon in the country time car?
Well, he got caught up with that with the 48. I think that's what I. Oh, he stops on the track. There's the caution.
There's
He
your
stops.
yellow.
So he brought the caution out on his own. Okay, so that's. Hey, you know me. Gotta call it out like I see it. That's a no-no. I mean, Tanner and them do what they want, but I'm gonna say it like this: is he had every opportunity to take off right there, and chose to stop on the track. Anyways,
Yeah.
whether he did it on purpose or not, I mean, intentional. We'll say intentional. Sounds better.
I mean, he was only going to go one lap down if he just
Right.
gave
Well,
it gas.
everybody
Right.
else was way up high on the track. He could have kept going there on the low side, but he chose to stop on the track. And I'm not an admin, folks. Don't get me wrong. I love bringing up the drama stuff. He did that the other night too. And hey, the league don't mind it. And there you go. We mind it because it brings out phantom cautions. Like, hey, action could be going. Fans don't want to see a bunch of just rolling around.
Well, Tanner has been in control for the beginning stages of this race.
Yeah. It's got a good start. Now, he said they can only go about 65 laps total. I'm going to say 55, which we got the competition caution too, on lap 50.
If we don't get 3 cautions.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So we're at 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
Yeah. All right, guys. No more stopping on the track unless you get wrecked. And that's understandable.
Looks like Tanner picking the outside lane. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Okay, it's gonna work.
Gonna work. Got a good jump.
That's what happens when you're in control of the restart, and he brought Raymond along. He'll pull him up to second.
Murphy, Pierce, and then back there battling it out around 5th and 6th. And woo! Pierce got way up the track.
And they almost went 3 wide with Robertson down the middle.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work here.
No, it is not. See Scotty Stevens, he's trying to work the way low. Him and Murphy into it. Contact, and they kept it going.
He was on board with old Murphy there when he got hit.
So now Scotty Stevens under attack from Keith Mack, the D's Nuts car.
Yeah. He got his nuts out here rolling. Look how bouncy this track is, man. You see the car's like, whoop, bam, hit bottom out.
Yeah, that would be the effect of being up in the Northeast where it snows in the winter, or water seeps down into cracks of the track, and when it freezes, it expands the concrete and then it melts. We got a car in the grass here.
Concrete track or asphalt?
I
Looks
don't
like
know.
part of it's half and half there in the turn.
Well, they
Like
had,
asphalt down on the bottom down there, maybe concrete the rest of it. That's what I was asking.
I mean, it looks like they did a patch job.
Yeah, who knows?
Ken Zeem's in trouble. He went to the grass, went a lap down there.
Yeah, bad news for him. All right, so what else we got going on here? Let's see these little packs form up here. Meanwhile, Tanner's still leading out front. Got this thing locked down.
Well, Axum, he's up to 10th. He's gained 10 spots since the green flag.
Who's in second? Raymond.
We're going to have to watch Axum when he gets to the next car. If there's a gap, he just pulled the slider to the last lap on Brody Mears. Get up to 9th. If he can catch up, and there's a
Yeah, he
gap.
had to start in the back, didn't he?
Yeah, he had to go to the back from winning last week. If he gets
Twice he's had to do it
Yeah.
like that too, man.
He's so good in these cars.
Yeah, once they get spread out like this too, it does make his job a little easier because he can pick them off one by one as opposed to feel like they're all packed up. A little bit harder.
Well, if he does what he did on Brody Mears to Keith Mack here, this is one cool pass that he does. So as long as there's
Side
a
job.
gap.
It's a side job on it.
Oh, it's a slider, all right.
Ken Zeem's not having a good night. He's in pit road. Obviously went off track. Back and watch what happened to him. Cars look so funny when they hit that bump and they come up. Oh, he nails the wall. Goes off into the grass.
See, he stayed in the grass for like. He stayed in it.
When he comes back on the track, he keeps going. He don't stop.
I don't even think he gets on the track.
I think he just goes into the pits.
I don't.
No, he's gonna stay on the track and go to the pit.
He could have came on the track, but
out there just helping landscaping.
Yeah.
See, here he comes back on the track. He
could have done that a whole lot earlier.
Textbook on what to do to how to get back on the track. There you go. Look at this top self up here. They've caught Tanner, Raymond, Luigi, Pierce, and looks like Robinson. They're all right there in the bunch now.
Well, eyeball check on Axiom says he's catching Scotty Stevens. I think we're about to see another slide job from Axiom. He is making moves, picking them off.
Eventually, though, he's going to get up here in this pack.
Yeah,
Make
no
it harder
gap.
for him.
Yeah, he needs a gap in between each car to clear himself. Let's see if he does it on Stevens here. I don't know what corner he'll pick.
Look at that car, man, just bounce. It like goes like airborne almost.
Oh, Stevens up on the wall.
Oh, he just got in the back of him. Stevens says, man, go ahead. I'll let you go.
There you go. Well, Stevens did hit the wall a little bit there going into the entry.
All right, so Tanner's gaining on lap traffic. Raymond is right there behind him, so it's going to get interesting here for the lead. Lap traffic needs to out the way.
Chris Clark, the first victim here, and he'll go to the bottom. The way bottom. And Country Time Lemonade, he'll go to the bottom as well.
There you go. Man, they're still controlling pretty good, but man, look at this here with Luigi, Pierce, and Robinson. They're all right there on top of each other. Wow. You know, you get to this point of the race, this is where you get to tire wear, stuff like that. Raymond right there. Oh, Mom is tonight. You pulling for Raymond? Amy's usually out there. Green machine. Testing one.
No, my iRacing crashed.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll be back in.
Got hardcore. Corey's gonna be back. But I asked him, he's gonna work over Murphy, and that's when he gets into that little bit of a crunch up here in the front. He's gotta have to be like real patient. Everybody's nose to tail. Wow. And boy, talk about putting a fender on somebody. He got the bumper to him. Axum looking strong. 3 in a row. I don't know how many there ever been. We need to find out. Record books in the Crooked Line in the series. Has there ever been a 3-0 winner? 3 in a row. I believe in the late models, Carroll might have done it. Might be off on that one, but I don't know in the history here of late model. I don't ever recall it. Anybody won 3 in a row. Murphy smacks the wall. Yeah, we need to see on that one. What would you do to your computer, man? Tear it
I
up?
don't know. iRacing just decided to crash.
Been having problems with it.
So,
Where's the general chat?
Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Couple more seconds.
I asked out there, we'll see if anybody answers the question. Ever been a 3-time winner in a Tour Mods? I'm not sure if Carroll has done it in the late models. I know he's won twice in a row, I believe, but I don't know if he's ever won it 3 in a row. I'm going to say no, there's never been a 3-time winner in...
You mean 3 in a row?
Yeah, 3-time winner, yeah.
Well, you're saying 3-time winner, but you're also saying 3 in a row.
Please. Yeah, maybe if we get a caution, we can pull one of these guys up real quick. Maybe Tanner or somebody. Tanner probably don't know either.
Tanner ain't gonna know.
He probably. He's up front still leading, though. Getting through this traffic pretty good.
Yeah, and he's gonna have help here in 10 laps when they get the competition caution here.
Raymond's doing what he needs to do. Just be patient, hang out back there in the back. The weeds, though, play so hard to pass. Is got a freight train behind him. Pierce, Robinson, Axum.
Oh, Luigi in the wall.
Oh, man, I know Pierce is going, really, man?
Well, actually, you know what? This is going to help Axum more than anything else. He's going to be able to get by Pierce, and he set his sights on Robertson. Not too long till we get that comp yellow, and Axum, he has been on the move this entire race, man.
Yeah, well, he's close enough to the top right now. I think he,
lap
Oh,
car!
see, now there you go. There goes Axum.
They seen the lap car. I'm not sure why they hit him.
I don't know what they doing. I couldn't do it.
And Axiom just did a complete 360, and I'm not quite convinced he lost any spots.
All right, let's go back and watch. I'm with you on that one. I don't know why.
They see him.
Yeah, and he got out the way.
Well,
He went way high.
I mean Martin Raymond, yeah.
And Robinson just ran into him.
I mean, it's a bright pink and yellow car. How can
you can't miss it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, not like it's one of those where, Let's see if Tanner does know, man. Tanner up here. Tanner, Joanne Boot got a copy.
I got you, Mr. White. What's up, buddy?
Hey, has there ever been a 3 in a row, 3-time winner in the Tour Mods? I can't recall there have been. Are they?
Joe, if there had been, it would have to been the first season when me and you called it. I think Zach Murphy went 3 times in a row. I think, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
I know.
I believe there has been in the late models. I think Carroll's done it.
Carroll's done it twice in late models. I don't know 100% sure if we have here.
That's why I was looking, because I know Axum tonight could do it. That's what.
Right.
Okay. Well, you're out front. I noticed you. Did you steal Brandon Mettler's car? Is that why you got out front?
Well, I had this car a few weeks ago, ran decent with it, and was going through the paint book, and I was like, hey, we're going to run this tonight. I hate this track, Joe. Last time we were here league race, I ran up front all night, ended up finishing 2nd or 3rd, I think. So it's weird. I hate this track, but run decent here somehow. So you do the math. I don't know.
Usually that's how it works. The track you don't like, you run good.
Right. Makes no sense. Makes no sense, brother.
But now you got company behind you, though. Good luck.
Yep, I see that. Let's get it.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go off of no, there has not been, because, and if there has, we'll find out, later on, but. So the only man that can do it tonight, obviously, is Axum.
Yeah.
And he's right behind Tanner. Good. How did he end up behind? Oh, yeah, look at that pit stop. 13.8 seconds. As Chitana's
Wow.
15-second pit stop. And then he had a 39 total. Everybody else had 14 and 17, 12. Well, Jacob had a 12.8 second. But 13 seconds, that's what got Axum up to where he's at.
Well, I think he can count his blessings. He had
Top
a
two
quick
guys, though,
pick.
ain't pitted, but I think they're thinking, I don't know what they're thinking.
Are we not? Okay. There's the green. That was
He's the
weird.
flag man that went to sleep on the start.
Well, you know, the leader controls the start, and I guess
Holy moly.
Stevens didn't go, but Mettler did.
I don't know why they wouldn't have pitted.
I don't
really?
know why Mettler and Stevens didn't pit. And Tanner up into Axiom wall smack.
Uh-oh.
That ain't good on the shocks. Let's see if Axiom.
Not a lot you can do
reel
there
back
either.
in. Nah. And we got the caution. This is not a competition caution. This is a crash caution.
Who's crashing?
That's a good question, Jeff. I don't know. Oh, Brady Mears.
Brody Mirror? I can watch. He must have just spun around and then one of those weird. Isn't that blue car up there? Well, they thought about 3 wide. He gets bumped, and that causes a caution.
I mean, I'm not the one that makes the rules, but yes. That's the only car I see wrecked.
I mean, you're
I don't
not the one that
think-
makes the rules.
I'm not the one that
Who-
makes the rules.
Who threw the caution? iRacing?
Yeah, iRacing through the caution.
iRacing has done went weird.
Well, you know, I ran a official big block earlier today, right? And about actually, the whole field got a black flag other than like 3 of us. And it was because one guy didn't go on a restart.
And the thing is, yeah, I'm going to go on a limb here because I always say, you know, iRacing's the realest thing without spending millions of dollars to go real racing. But here lately, since they have gotten all this sponsors, all this money, gotten kind of worse on the realism part. I mean, really? Which then again, I could say on the flip side, if you watch some real races, some of the cautions that they throw are kind of like head scratchers. So I guess, you know, hey, maybe they're following along those lines. I don't know.
I have no clue sometimes. I mean, there's some black flags that shouldn't be black flags. There's some cautions that shouldn't be
Well, I'm
cautions.
gonna say if that was the reason for the caution there, that is definitely not a reason for a caution.
I personally, as a flag man, wouldn't have thrown
No,
caution.
I mean, as long as he kept going and wasn't in any danger of hitting anything, and he wasn't, he was way back there in the back. Yeah. I mean, we've seen in real life guys, man, smack the wall or go all the way across the field and keep rolling, and they never throw a caution. They make it all the way back to pits. Their hood and fenders hanging half off. Yeah.
I've seen them do 360s and not call a caution.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I don't
iRacing
either.
is
It just seems like here lately, especially the short tracks, man, it's just gotten like really inconsistent.
iRacing is drunk.
And the other week, remember that? I'm a lap man for him to throw the caution.
No, I don't even want to think about that. Here we go. Axiom's still in contention. He's all over the back bumper of Pierce on the restart.
Well, the one
there.
thing, Maher needs to get around Stevens quick. And you don't need to be up our battling with him because you got these guys behind him back here, like say Axum, Pierce, Luigi.
Torment.
They're going to do something. Axum here needs to be a little patient. This is that's not being
Pierce
patient.
around that is a grass, he guaranteed.
Depends on if he stops on the track.
I know he is.
See? Now
Oh,
look at
he
that. Look at that. And folks,
What?
we're watching that. We watched it live right there, folks, so you saw it. And that wasn't a caution. That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting up here. I mean, I'm scratching my head, going, "What?"
I mean, at least he didn't come up on the track and stop. I'll give Pierce credit for that.
Yeah. Well, it did stomp the field up a little bit. Now, I said Marr needs to get around Stevens quick. Now, Stevens is going to have to pit. There's no way he's making it the whole entire time. But I'm going to go back to the old thing is, if you're out front, it is hard to pass, and it's the best place to be in any of these two series. Tires really don't matter a lot, so it's irrelevant that even if Tanner might have took 2 tires, which I doubt he took, I know he didn't take 4 on the 15-second pit stop. Probably took 2. Even if he did on that, it doesn't matter. We've seen tires hold up front. So, yeah, Axum back here still working over old Foreman. Is that his name?
Yeah, I'd assume Torman.
Foreman.
Torman and the Tormod.
I still like calling this place Thompson.
It's Thompson.
Yeah, but why don't they take the H away then and just go Tom?
Because that's how they spelled stuff back in, like, God knows when this track was created.
Trying to say old people didn't know how to spell?
No, it's just
I mean,
how
that's
they
what you're trying to
spell
say.
it.
I say how it is. I mean, just come on out and say it. I mean, really. Look, old people just didn't know how to spell back then.
No, it's...
They just threw letters in there, man, just to make it look good.
Yeah, well, if you play Call of Duty, you got that one weapon in there, and it's spelled the same way, too.
What's it spelled?
Thompson, the same exact way as Thompson.
Yeah,
here.
it goes along those lines with the silent letters and all that stuff. Almost like the Luigi thing we've been talking about. We're taking the O out of it. Tanner still not got around Stevens. I mean, he's there, but he said he didn't like this track. Usually that's how my luck goes. If I don't like a track, I do good at it. If I like it, I end up doing bad.
Well, you know, I've been watching in the pack behind Axum and Torment have been catching up, and Axum, he's trying real hard to get by Torment. You just can't pass, and there goes Stevens to the pits. Green flag pit stop and a tour mod. That ain't gonna suit him well. He's gonna go at least a lap, if not 2 down. I mean, he's already half.
I don't know why he didn't pit earlier.
I don't know. I mean, if it goes green, everybody's gonna come in, but I mean, I would have.
Yeah, I mean, they pitted
came in
around
under
40. Well, they can
yellow.
go. We know they can go 66, 63. You know, that's what they said. So everybody pitted at lap 44. Got a couple cautions in between there. Oh, they might be able to go the entire distance.
Well, I mean,
It's gonna be close.
Scotty,
It's gonna be close.
He needed that about 2 laps ago.
Yeah, he did. Well, that's Langland, and again, one of those, he had to sit there on the track for 3 laps before the caution came in. Country time machine here just didn't turn, and then
The leaders are right there. Okay, about. Okay.
a half a lap. So now we were just talking about pit stops. Now we know everybody can make it all the way pit road. Pretty much takes the fuel equation out of it now.
And that really screwed over Scotty Stevens here.
Yeah, if he'd have waited like another, probably would have ran out of fuel. But
He's 2 laps down. He'll be able to get 1 here.
Tanner's taking 2 tires. Tanner's taking 4. Oh,
Is he taking 4?
yeah, why?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
come on,
understand.
Tanner. Well, it
Tanner.
raced up the other side, but that was an awful quick 4-tire stop. Unless he didn't fill it all the way up with fuel. 18 seconds, but
Axum did 4 tires.
my thing is, we've seen it time and time again. You know, Robinson only 9 seconds. Murphy, Raymond, all those guys in front of him, they only took fuel. But we've seen it time and time again. It's just you track position is just too high. I mean, well, actually, we just saw it right there with Stevens. I mean, come on, 44 lap different old tires, and he couldn't get around it. But why? I've just come to the conclusion of, if I was to race this stuff here, maybe 2 tires I would take it, but I'm not taking 4 anytime.
Oh my God, developing story here is Stevens is not going to get a waiver round because David Luigi decided to stay out.
There's 3 of them up. There's 3 of them up there that stayed out. Butcher, Miller, and Luigi. I don't know why. Again,
I mean, keeping one of the top runners trapped a lap down. I mean, 2 laps down.
yeah, but you just messed your whole self up here.
And well,
We saw it didn't work out for Stevens. I mean, even if, let's say Luigi, sure, he's probably going to hold him off a little bit. Even if he gets a caution, he's going to have to come into the pits. Everybody else does not. I mean, I'm not coming into the pits if I'm, let's say, Robinson or Murphy or somebody. I'm not coming into the pits, no. But maybe if I'm Brody back here in 14th, sure, you know. But, and that's where Luigi's going to end up at. Back there in around about 10th place spot, 14th place spots.
Yeah, I mean, I see what he's doing. He's trying to put.
Unless he thinks he can make it all the way.
I mean, no, I don't think he can.
I'm with you. I don't think he can, but
neither can Bowsher, but
he a stretch. Green flag. We'll see. He gets a good jump out front. Biggest area is going to be right here around about 6th place spot. Everybody's going to get like locked up and boom, boom. Tanner, man, I'm telling you, it's as much as we preach it, week in and week out, don't pit, don't take tires. These guys still just take tires. I don't know why. For some reason in the back of their head, they think, well, I'll take tires and makes the car faster. It does not work. Okay? And repeat. It has not worked in the past 5 seasons. And, man, again, Pierce this time says, look, Axum, you did that last time to me. This time you're coming down the infield with me. And I was. I mean, I would be frustrated if I was Pierce, too, because that's twice now. You know, first time I let it roll. The second time, it's like, dude, you either driving it in too hard or something.
So now Pierce and Axiom both back behind slower vehicles than themselves. I mean, 3 wide for Axiom through the middle. Pierce gets held up. That's Keith Mack holding off Pierce. Jeffrey Miller.
Yeah, so play games, win awesome prizes.
And now they're 2 wide in front of Axum again. That's Mears and...
We got Tanner and Mettler up here on the track. What's up, Duck? Yeah, and the other guy. He's in.
No, not the other guy.
Other guy.
One day there is going to be another guy.
Oh, when? Maybe on Sunday nights. About it.
On Mondays.
I'm probably going to do them by myself.
You are? Oh.
Unless you want to switch nights.
Well, I would love to run a tour mod.
Oh, okay. See you out here now, you'd be in the wall.
A Torman just completely ran the back end of Mard down and just hit Mettler when Mettler cleared him. My lord.
And just action all over the track.
And Scotty Stevens, he's in the mix of things.
When we talk about, here's the funny thing is we talked about earlier. Look at Luigi. He's out front here. Nobody can catch him. Even Buscher's holding off, Robinson and him. So I go back to that tire conversation of why pit? I think Murphy, Raymond, and Robinson are the 3 men that are in the best spot. Now, Raymond right here needs to watch, but Yeah, Tanner's got new tires. He probably feels like he's better than them guys, but we've just seen it just don't work.
Well, if it's anything like the Super Late model, it takes time for those tires to come in. Even if you took just right sides only to loosen it up. Stop. Yeah, exactly. By the time they come in, you get a caution, everybody's bunched back up, and it don't really matter. You almost need it to go green and stay green in order for tires to
almost like some of the NASCAR tracks we talk about, where you have to run hard, and if you're like really a conservative driver, and you know the guy gets out there and he uses up all his stuff in like the first 15 laps, but yet he's got a 10-second lead over the field. By the time you catch him and run him down, guess what? Everybody's pit stop time, and now he's got new tires on again, and he's just going to do nothing but just run right back. So it's a never-ending cycle, so you have to always run your stuff hard. And it's kind of like it is here. Look at Marr. I mean, he is making some moves. He's trying to work over Murphy.
Yeah, well, the last lap, Raymond went down about where Marr was and lost the spot to Marr. Now Marr better not do the same thing. He's almost guaranteed a top 3 if this thing goes green, because top 2 can only go 60 laps here, and we're closing in on their...
Yeah, I got to go back on the Axum thing right there, what he did twice on Pierce. Now, a couple weeks ago, he got mad at a guy who did a textbook bump and run on him. Well, got practice what you preach. Man. He got mad because the dude man did a beautiful textbook bump and run. And now he done bumped Pierce out the way twice. It wasn't even for the win.
Well, right now, Robertson is about to try to find his way around Boucher. The problem is, if you try to pass on the bottom and you ain't successful on a quick pass, you're going to be freight trained, because everybody's right on top of each other right now. You see Marr try to cut underneath of Murphy. I'm not sure if I would even breathe underneath of another driver.
I think Robinson might be able to get everything and hold side by side. Problem is that lap car, that's what he had to do. He had to pretty much just, and that's what I'm talking about. The cars just go up the track so
Murphy
much.
And Marr's upside down.
Oh, Lord.
He's a turtle.
He's dead on the track. Tanner.
Somebody pick the turtle up.
Yeah, come on, flip him back over on his legs. Poor turtle.
And he just absolutely quit.
I mean, again, you don't take tires and you're not in this situation. I guess that's the moral of this story here. There's not a lot he could do. It's just really racing there. And poor Tanner.
I know we make fun of him, but
I know.
And that was kind of funny, seeing him upside down.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably not laughing over it. He's probably going, man, guys, be quiet. That hurt my feelings. And it's probably listening like, jinx me.
Oh, no.
Well, that's been a pretty good solid race, though, for a track that really looks like, you know, it should just rename it Thumper.
Thumper. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Remember when I met my wife, you know, she had Dustin. He was 4 at the time. And Bambi was his favorite show. I probably heard that played 50 times a day, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that just brings back, yeah, the Thumper. Ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Says it in that slow voice.
Mm-hmm. Cute little rabbit.
Yeah. Did anybody end up shooting him or anything?
Probably. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't.
A buddy of mine, he used to, when I worked at, he said, his kids, they were eating, they made a meal, and one of them asked, what is it? He says, "It's deer meat." And the kid started yelling and crying, "Ah, Mama! Daddy killed Bambi!" I was like, good. You done traumatized the kid, man.
Oh, boy.
man.
Well, you got Zach Murphy up front, apparently.
Yeah,
according to
Luigi. And see,
Tanner,
here's
he's
what I was talking about earlier.
dominating.
Remember Luigi pitting? Puts him way back here in ninth. That is not where you want to be with only about, 20, 30 laps to go. Because you don't have enough time to go through the field.
And he took tires, so those tires have to
they're
get a
not
heat
going to help either.
going.
He probably would have been better off. Actually, no. There's nothing he would have been better off. He actually might as well have just took. In his situation, taking tires probably would, because he's going to be back here in the back no matter what, fuel or whatever. So maybe he can get up and gain some. But for him to win this race, he's going to need everybody in front of him to wipe out, which could happen.
Well, Axum's still in contention here. He's in 6th. He's going to get a good start.
Murph
He
does.
might roll out of turn 2 here in 4th for Axum. So I wouldn't count him out for going 3 in a row quite yet.
No, he's got a shot. He keeps driving like he's been driving. He ain't got a shot.
Well,
Ooh, everybody stacked up back here around the 8th place spot.
yeah, I think Mettler just didn't get off the corner good and checked everybody over. Yeah, you see Axum, he's really looking on Jeff Shell right now.
I'm watching
Trying
this
to
battle
get a
back here
podium.
around the 8th place spot. They're
Who
like-
is that?
they're-
Mir?
Yeah, you got Butcher, Torman, East Mac. I mean, these guys back here are on top of each other.
Yes, they are. You got Luigi trying to make up.
Yeah, curious to see if he can't get out of traffic. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. New tires, old tires. You get locked up behind some people, and there's nothing.
I mean,
you can do.
and he just sends it on
Yeah.
Brody Mears. Wow.
Brody in the wall, hangs on to it. Poor Brody.
And you got Robertson being stuck up on the high side up front here. That's a Luigi versus Pierce at the back.
Murph is the man out front. Is Murph ever? Yeah, Murph's the one. Yeah.
According to Mar, he might have been one of the ones that
He
went
might
there.
have been one of the ones. Yeah. Unofficially, we don't know if anyone has ever won 3 in a row. Tonight, Axiom has that opportunity to do it if he can get it. Now, he's had an up and down night. It's been eventful.
A caution might not help. I was going to say caution might help Ooh, that's going to help him get the second, maybe. Raymond up in the wall. Oh, he just absolutely sends it to Raymond.
He's
don't
not
be
making any
far.
friends out here, I'll
Wow.
say that.
And then he closes the door on Robertson.
Now here's the thing. Now, wait,
Robertson
all right. Here's the thing, Corey. I will give him credit on that move. He
let
let him get back and gather it back up. So, a good job, good sportsmanship job on there on Axum's part. That was a good job. I will give him that one there.
They're wrecking at the back.
Oh,
mid
yeah.
back. Ooh, that is.
That's Noah.
We
Hit the
got a
wall
guy
hard. Let's go back and
cooking
watch it again. Got Keith Mack back there. That's back when I was watching earlier. But yeah, I mean, I'll give Axe some credit on that move there. That's good. That's good show of sportsmanship there. So. Oh, he just gets tagged by
Mettler
Mettler.
there, and then ooh,
I don't know who that was. He just came in there sending Leroy Jenkins.
None of that, but
He's Mac.
And he fried eggs on the thing.
Okay, so nobody's pitting. Murphy's not pitting. That's not happening. Robinson. I don't. I've only got 9 cars on the lead lap.
Well-
9 or 10 cars on the lead. 11 maybe.
It
11.
is 12, actually. Okay, 11.
11.
10.
10. Somewhere in that area. Give or take.
Something.
Mettler's on
Timing
pit
is
road.
starting to caught up.
It'll catch up here in a minute, folks. Yeah, nobody's pitting at this point. I mean, there's no No reason to. And Duck Duck said he thinks Thumper lived to be an old age. Okay. Confirmation that Thumper is still alive.
I don't know. It's a pretty old movie. If he didn't get shot, he's done.
Hey man, we're not trying to traumatize all the kids. I mean, the thing's still alive. Come on, man. Oh, Corey. Hey, all the kids out there having hope, man. Thumper's still alive. Corey up here crushing the hopes of them, man. Yeah, it's like, wow.
No.
I mean, jeez. You know, we're up here talking about, yeah, Thumper's still alive, man. He might be old, but he's still alive. Corey coming in the background like Tarzan. Oh, no, he's not. He's dead. All the kids started crying.
No. Well, you know, Joe, I'm not quite convinced that caution hurt Axum. That might actually assist him with maybe.
Where's he going to put him at, though?
hurt.
Let's see. Pizzo, where's that
Outside.
goes? Ugh, yeah, now that's going to, man. Well,
He might, if he gets a good
Yeah, he's got a good
Murphy's
restart.
gonna go outside here, so
he's just
Hey,
running
you
out
know
of
what?
time. He's running out of time here. That's the biggest thing.
If he can jump it and time it and ride with Murphy, he might even get up to second here on the outside row.
Yeah, Robinson's going to be the only one that's going to be the fight with him right there. Him and Raymond. I don't know what Raymond does here, so.
He might get to at least the podium here.
If we can call him captain. I mean, either way, he's done an outstanding job to get up to the field.
Well, yeah,
And he's done
5
it
wins
now.
on the season.
Done it now, it'd be twice.
There we go. He is.
Well, that didn't help him right there.
And then he gets tagged by Robertson,
And he disqualified. He's done.
Wow. Wow.
He hit the limit. Oh, with the bump to the side. Thomas Axiom hit the incident limit. Remember, he got in a crash a couple times out there and then got in the bumping contest with what's his name. But it has hit the limit and is done.
And that's a 29x limit. So, that
Well,
is a
remember, he
bunch
got
of
it. Well, remember,
facts.
he got into some pretty heavy wrecks
He
earlier.
did.
So he probably got some 8 times earlier.
Wow.
And then him and you know, remember he bumped with Chase there twice and bumped Raymond and oh boy.
So, turn of events there for your
No 3-time winner.
season, for your season dominator at that. I mean,
Yeah, points leader too. But yeah, that's really not well. You know what?
Yeah,
this
he
could
won.
hurt him a little bit in points. Remember,
This
Raymond's
is.
second
this
Yeah,
is
'cause
going
that-
to help Raymond.
because it puts him way back at 14th right now.
Wow.
And let's say, is Kevin still running? How many laps down is Kevin?
Kevin. Who's Kevin? Grubbs?
Oh, tell you here in a second. Grubbs, well, he
He's
just went
done
around
like
him.
4 laps now.
So, as far back as he can go is 15th right here, Axum. So he's back as far as he can go because everybody else behind him is out the race. So, really turning events of 15th, and Raymond's up here second. If Raymond can win this race, which he's all over the back end of Murphy, gives him newfound hope here because he could really make some points up here.
Yeah, Raymond came in 1 point ahead of Tanner Marr, and Marr's
He's
out.
going to leapfrog him. Mars at 18th. So.
Pierce is going to gain on Marr here. He'll take over second in points, but Axum, he already missed 1 week, and you get 1 drop week of the season.
Hold on a minute. Who was second in points?
Marr,
Okay, so who was third?
Pierce,
How many points back was Raymond?
Raymond is 1 point ahead of Marr.
How many is he back behind Pierce?
Raymond is your point leader coming into this race.
Oh, I thought Axum was.
No, Axum, because he missed that 1 week.
Oh, okay.
But you get 1 drop week, and that drop week was the week he missed, and this ain't gonna help him with championship
Ah,
pay.
yeah, we've only got, what, 3 races left?
2 races after this race, and Raymond lose.
But now Raymond needs to get up there and say, look, Raymond don't have to win this race, but he definitely could sure hurt his points if he don't finish well.
Well, he's only 12 points ahead of Chase Pierce, and Pierce right now, he's running fourth, running down Robertson.
Here's the thing, even if they got around him, I'd let him go rather than wreck.
I'd rather race it too. He just got to finish ahead of Pierce every week.
Right, and I mean, if he's 12 points ahead, like right here, as long as I stay on his back bumper, if I have to go, I'm playing it safe here, and that's a good move on his part. Look, I'm not. Look at old Luigi, man. Remember he had those tires?
Yeah, old Luigi, he's almost to a podium. We're gonna we might have to ask him his name.
Can he get around Pierce?
That's a good question.
Raymond's on pit road.
Uh-oh, too much damage, maybe. Not good for your points leader, Raymond.
Wow, talk about points implications here. Wow.
Thompson bringing it out.
No, he got a... Why did he get a stop and go?
Maybe he got his quick fix.
But why?
Maybe he had a meatball. I don't know.
What's the meatball?
That means you'd get DQ'd if you didn't serve it.
But that... Why can't they clear that? Can't they clear that?
They could have, but they don't clear that kind of stuff.
That.
But still, man.
That's wrong.
Wow, and he is... Wow.
Well, I know Murphy, he's definitely, with the white flag out, this one's official here tonight, he's definitely loving it because all he's got to do is put in cruise control. Robinson and Pierce, and I don't think Luigi's got enough to get it up to third. Unless Pierce messes up here in 3 and 4. But he came close.
Yeah, Luigi almost got to the podium, but Pierce hangs on for third.
Talk about some stuff, man, for us to talk about next week, because we're getting close to that championship race. This one here really threw a wrench into it. I mean, wow.
I mean, talk about some drama for your top 2 in points and even your season dominator. Wow.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because at some point, these guys are just going to have to be, like, patient and just finish the races. It's not all about winning. So.
I mean, Robertson? It's Chase R. Mm-hmm. Well, Chase Robertson.
All right, well, let's bring up third place, man. Pierce.
Hey, Chase, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, some problems for the top 2 in points, and you're going to walk away with some decent points on those 2 tonight at Thompson. You got anything you'd like to say about this race?
Well, I mean, we started, I believe, 4th, and it was good for about the first 50 laps, but then fell off a little bit. I got caught up in some problems and managed to work our way back up in this final run here. But it was a fun race, up and down race for sure. But we managed to pull the top 3 out of it in the end.
Yeah, man, no doubt. I mean, 2 more races after tonight. You got anybody I can thank?
Yeah, my parents, Top Hat Comics, Stick Shifter Sim Racing, Mark Kidman Performance, Fanatech, MPI, iRacing for the great sim, you guys up in the booth for the great broadcast, and Crooked Line for the great league.
Yeah, folks, your 3rd place driver, Chase Pierce.
Yeah, and he's doing good. And, you talk about points. It's coming down the line with him. I don't know where Chase went. He left this. Ramp the winner. Murphy, Joy in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, well, coming in here, did you think he was going to win this thing?
No. Been a minute since I've really been racing, so.
Well, I tell you what, you look strong out there. Now, some of those cautions, were you a little worried there at the end with them?
Yeah, I was, but I was just glad I was a leader on those last couple there so I could get the lane choice and get the jump on them. I was hit it early and just kind of stayed out there, and it worked out.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I know you're not, familiar with winning here in the tour mods, but do you like this track?
It's hit or miss. I like racing here. It's just so hard to pass. It's a fun track. It's definitely a driver's track. You got to use a lot of throttle control and, braking to get in the corners and really run the line to actually make time, but it's so hard to pass.
Well, I tell you what, man, you put it in victory lane, won it tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just thank my guys at Simcro. I want to thank the guys at Five Kings and over at Cricket Industries that put this thing on. I want to apologize to Tanner. I know we had a little contact there. I went back, looked at it. It looked like netcode, but I enjoy racing with all those guys, and I definitely apologize for that. So thank you guys for broadcasting as well.
I tell you what, as always, it was a good one. There's Zach Murphy bringing home. Well, what a race it was here tonight, Corey. I mean, short track, bull style racing.
I mean, just a couple of point implications all night long, and some of your front runners that you usually see having troubles.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because it's going to bring it down to the line when it comes to points, like you said. So we'll see you next week. Going to be a good one for myself and everyone. Have a good night.